Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick unboxing and first look at the Hollyland Mars 400S Pro. Now, this is incredibly similar to the 400S that I covered in the past. The real difference is really design, not functionality. This retails for $650 US. I think it hasn't officially started shipping yet, but should relatively soon. And again, the real difference between this and what you might consider its predecessor that I have right here, which is the 400S, is really just the design and look. So here we have what Hollyland traditionally would make. This is how several generations of their Mars lineup has looked, and now it's really just a direct departure from that. So still the same range of 400 feet, still HDMI and SDI capability. So it's really a matter, I guess, of personal preference and also pricing. But that's part of the appeal of this, is that we do have a whole new look and ability to mount this in a way that you just do not have with the older Mars 400S. And I think that's why they're calling this the Pro, is because, you know, it's just easier to mount and it's smaller, a little bit more versatile than the regular Mars. So I think that's where they're coming from with this. But let's go ahead and get it out of the box, take a look. Definitely look a little bit more interesting, and it is the first departure from that traditional candy bar style transmitter design that they've had in quite some time. So after sales card, manual right out of the box, and there you have it. Yeah, these are definitely different looking, no question about it. And then you actually have color coordination to differentiate from the transmitter and receiver. So that's also cool. Just take these out. Metal construction all around. Your antenna ports right there. SDI in. Battery compartment. These are definitely smaller. HDMI in, on-off switch, Type-C for power delivery if you choose to use it. And then an OLED display right there on the front. So I can already tell you, just from looking at these, I do think they are nicer. You have the ability to navigate the menu system right here with the up, down arrows and the stop button. And then on the receiver, HDMI out, of course. Again, USB Type-C connectivity for powering it in the event you're not using a physical battery. So that it's just, you know, essentially, again, the same capability, DC in on both of these right here at the bottom if you want to go that route. They're giving you all the flexibility possible. And then, of course, mounting options for cold shoes right there. And the color coordination is just smart on Hollyland's part. So, you know, they did not reinvent the wheel, they redesigned it. That's how I would put it. Let's see what else we have in here. The actual hardwired power bricks for both. Now, they only gave one, so you're not getting two, so keep that in mind. So you're going to need to power this separately, and then, of course, the antenna system. So it's pretty interesting, I have to say, what they've done here. You know, I'll put it side by side just quickly with the older gen. And again, performance should be identical. We're not looking, as I said, they didn't reinvent the wheel, they just redesigned it. And some people, I'm sure, will prefer this older design because realistically, there are no feature differences. It's really all about the look and feel of the product. I mean, both are going to deliver low latency transmission, 1080p, 60 frames, which is ideal. Quarter 20 mounts on the bottom of these, but these are designed, the newer ones, the S Pros, 400S Pros, to not only have the quarter 20, but as I noted, you have the ability to just throw these directly onto a camera. So that's absolutely, I think, a nice feature. And then from just an entire design standpoint, I think the design language on the new 400S Pro is just nicer looking. But there's nothing wrong with these guys. If you need to save the money, I don't really see a reason to spend more for the new design unless it absolutely fits the way, you know, you're shooting in terms of the rig that you have, the cage setup. If this is going to be a more convenient actual product in terms of application, then yeah, it makes a lot of sense. But otherwise, they accomplish the exact same thing. That's why they have very similar readouts, very similar menu systems. In fact, they're identical, really. Same SDI and HDMI capability and the same 400 range. So there you have it. Again, these are the brand new Mars 400S Pros from Hollyland. I don't think they're available yet, but I could be wrong. They may have started shipping, but the design, I think, is better. That's my opinion. And I think that's why they launched it, because it's a little bit less, these aren't all over the place, but if you want your wiring consolidated, your power consolidated, these do a better job than the older style where, it's all over the sides and basically, you're going to have things coming out of them on both sides. It's a little bit cleaner on the new version. That's how I see it from my perspective for transmitting. At any rate, that's it. Just a quick unboxing and first look. Any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. Hit that like button, and as usual, please feel free to subscribe, and please stay safe. Later.